So finally, we're into the first game.
Look at the bottom of your screen. Notice how much energy Zom has? 120.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which means he's not only is he mutilate.
Stabby, stabby. So, yeah. So Zom playing his rogue then. Really on the priest and another on his mage, and that's the SKEU team. They've been successful very much more online, I would say. They haven't had much success on LAN yet, so it could be changing here. And across the top of your screen is going to be mTw from Germany, and they're going to be playing the setup that we had a little sneak preview of, which is Warlock, Druid, Enhancement, Shaman. So, I mean, if you were playing against that setup as RMP, which I know you do play,
yep.
You know, what would you expect playing against the setup of, you know, Warlock,
I would expect the Shaman to go on the mage because he can constantly dispel anything, you know, that frost shield or
all right,
ice barrier.
Yeah, well,
so,
that's all right. Please, don't worry. We're here all day to make as many mistakes as we like. So following then the rogue Zom out of the gates.
Yeah, it's awesome to see a mutilate rogue play because you've got so many Shadow Step rogues right now. They all are Shadow Step, or they were. Last patch that nerfed Chief Death pretty hard.
And Zom's a really nice guy as well, so in some ways I kind of root for him. Do you ever see his interview with Carmack where he got punked?
No.
It's one of the best. If you want to go to SK Gaming, you can go check that out. Zom just gets owned by Carmack and his alter ego. So Zom then playing, both teams playing very slow at the beginning, as finally the mage, another moves up to get involved. He's going to do a Frost Nova, see if he can get out of stealth. He gets the Druid out of stealth, and Zom goes on the Enhancement Shaman to start with.
And I have a feeling that's, I thought that they were going to go on the Warlock to start. Zom getting controlled pretty hard, and that's one of the bad things about this Mutilate spec is that, you know, you can really, if you get controlled, you're going to fall pretty far back on damage. But again, look at the amount of burst
damage they're putting out, and a kidney shot comes up, and Shamanistic Rage is gone. He's going to be taking a lot of damage right now, down to 1,000, 3,000, 4,000. So having to drop a grounding totem to get ready. There comes a Death Coil onto Zom. That's going to give the Enhancement Shaving a little bit of breathing room, but what a great fear from O'Reilly there, stopping some of the heals coming in from the Druid. If the Druid uses all his cooldowns to heal this Enhancement Shaman, there is a possibility of a switch. There's a cheap shot then on the Enhancement Shaman. No damage on anyone else apart from him from their team, and damage across the board on the team. Oh, we go very, very low at the moment, down to 1,000. There comes a really nice kill, and Zom and the help from another, and O'Reilly finally get that, well, I say finally, quickly get the Enhancement Shaman down. And I mean, for me, this map is really horrible position. Like, you know, playing on the bridge versus RMP is horrible. I mean, surely the other team should, like, you know, play down on the ground or try and take the fight away. VHEL, please enlighten me as you yawn.
Yeah, no, it's true, because having the Druid down bottom is gonna get him a lot of places to run and hide, and that Warlock, you know, he's gonna be able to put out his damage while he's not in LOS.
But look at the damage from both the Mage and Zom, as they both did about 35k equal, and Cerberus, the Warlock, doing 35k. But, oh my god, the Enhancement Shaman did 8k damage.
Yeah, not too good.
That's he might as well spec the rest there. He actually almost healed more than he did. So, I mean, that fight, 1-0 then to SK, kind of what we expected, but we didn't really know what we were going to expect to see with the setups. What happened for you in that game, VHEL?
The numbers said it all. The Shaman right there. I mean,
more damage.
Exactly.
Yes,
the Shaman had to play defensive.
Healing.
But the thing we didn't notice is I was expecting the Shaman to come out with his shield on to begin with, because he knows he has to know that they're playing Rogue Mage Priest.
Well, every time the rogue even switches to the Shaman, I expect him to put that shield on. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's why take that much damage when you've only got one healer? I mean, you know, you can turn around and still do a pretty good damage to the rogue if you are locked down.